Hi everybody, this is Mrs. Pinto, and you are looking at my dirty laundry. Why am I showing you my dirty laundry? Today I'm going to show you how to do some basic laundry at home. Some of you already do your own laundry, maybe you even help with the families. Some of you have never ever done a load of laundry. So I'm just going to show you the basics. You can get really fancy, and everyone has their own way. I'm just going to show you the basics. So first of all, you have dirty clothes, but you usually can't just throw it all in together. The reason is you want to have your darker clothes separate from your lighter clothes. Darker clothes tend to leak color, and they can make your lighter clothes look dingy over time. And if you've got something bright red in with your laundry, you've all heard of the famous turning your white clothes pink. So you want to make sure to separate that out. There are some gray areas where some colors are kind of in the middle. You just have to make a judgment call. Then you have to decide what to do with some other random things. So for example, I like to wash all of my towels separately, even though they're different colors, because I want them to be on the hottest water to get rid of any bacteria or mold or mildew. Some things that are delicate, I wash in their own tiny little load. So these would be things like winter gloves, face masks. Ladies, if you have any undergarments that are sort of delicate, yoga pants, they tend to be pretty delicate, and they don't like heat, and they don't like being spun around. So for those, you would probably want to do a whole different load. So sometimes you're not sure if something is sort of delicate or not. So we're going to take a look at this shirt here. Now, sometimes the inside of the neck gives instructions, but anymore, most shirts give their washing instructions on the inside near the waist. So let's take a look. They usually have it in several languages. This says, wash inside out. That's to protect the applique from getting brushed against hard things and from getting direct heat in the dryer, because that will make it crack and maybe fade. Then it says machine wash cold with like colors. Like colors means similar colors. Only non-chlorine bleach. That means don't use bleach on this. There are such things as non-chlorine bleaches we won't talk about today. Just don't use bleach on anything other than pure white clothes if the label says it's okay. Tumble dry low. That means you can dry it, but don't crank up the heat. You can iron it if you need it with a cool iron. So now we know this guy needs to go inside out, and I'm going to wash him with the darks. Sometimes if you're not sure if you want light or dark for stuff like a gray, you look at should it be washed colder or hotter. Usually you want to wash your lighter colors with warm or hot water to get all the stains out and to keep them looking clean and bright. Darker colors tend to get cold water or just slightly warm water. So since this shirt said wash in cool water, that's why I chose to put it with the dark. All right, now that we have our separate loads, let's get started washing. Now we're in my laundry room. I've put the load of towels into the washer. I have what's called a front load washer that loads from the front. Some people have a top load washer where everything goes in the top. They're both great. They both work well. It's just what you have. So I put all my laundry in. You don't want to stuff it too full because then everything won't get clean. So you go ahead, close the door. You need to put in some soap. I have heard that the amount of soap we tend to put in is too much, that we don't need as much as they say. So follow the directions on the back, but in general, you can probably put a little bit less. So it'll tell you where to put it. You see this says liquid detergent. Every washer is different. This is just mine. There is a space for bleach and for fabric softener. I personally don't really use either of those. Personal choice. All right. Then you're going to start your cycle. Now, every washing machine is so different. Mine is electronic, so I have to turn it on, and then I pick a cycle. Now, these are all a lot you don't need. Basically, cotton or normal is what you're going to do. Whites, anything that says you can wash in hot water. Permanent press is if you need to go a little more delicate. This would be all my dark clothes I wash with permanent press. Delicates would be that little load you do with things like face masks, winter gloves, your delicate underclothes, or yoga pants. I'm washing towels, and I'm lucky that my washer has a sanitary cycle. This uses the hottest water possible to kill everything. If you don't have this, you can just put your towels at cotton normal. So once again, you can do all your clothes on permanent press, that's fine. But to make sure you get all the stains out, the lighter clothes can usually handle cotton normal. Lots of fancy things you can mess around with here. That's not for today. And then I'm going to start it. Once again, washing machines are different. And then it's going to start, and we'll let that wash. Couple of the things I wanted to bring up. One are stains. This is my son's hoodie. He ate pizza. I think the result's obvious. So for stains, you need to treat them first. You need to take some sort of special stain remover. I like OxyClean. And you're going to spray it really well on the stains. Let it sit for about 15 minutes. So this is going to go into the next load of laundry. Okay. Last thing, here's a load I've already washed. I'm going to put into my dryer. Once again, every dryer is different. You can always look at the manual or Google. So in general, you put the clothes in that just came out of the washer. Once again, don't overfill it. Every single dryer has some place to put the lint. Mine is here. Sometimes they're up top. And this is always going to be some sort of a netting that catches the lint. There, you can see a little bit there. So be really careful. You always have to clean this out every time at the end of a load. It can cause a fire if you don't, worst case, or more likely, it's just going to take a lot more time and electricity or gas to dry. Okay, so make sure that's clear. You put your wet, clean clothes in. Once again, every dryer is different. There's lots of different cycles. Normal is for clothes that can take a pretty big beating, like your cottons, your t-shirts. Permanent press is always good. It's always safe. It may not dry everything perfectly though, so that's the bad side there. Once again, I love the sanitized cycle for things like towels and underwear because it kills everything. If you don't have that, that's okay. Just go with normal. All right, and then I'm going to start it. It's getting noisy in here, but stuff is working. So when your clothes is done out of the dryer, try to fold it or put it on some hangers as quickly as you can so that they don't get all wrinkly. And in the summer, sometimes stuff smells funky because it's warm and still a little damp. Anything you did not put in the dryer because the instructions said not to, once again, delicate things, you need to hang. I just have a few this week, like yoga pants and a yoga shirt, so I just hung them on this rack. So that is how you do a load of laundry.